Hey everyone, Broadbent here, and welcome to my modded Valheim series. The goal of this series is to explore what mods have to offer, completely changing the way the game plays, adding new content, and really unlocking the game's potential. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, so let's get started. So, welcome back to modded Valheim. Today, I plan on fixing my stability issue with the main castle. So, this has processed a good amount of iron. I've got 200 exactly. That is extremely satisfying. Exactly 200 processed iron, so we're going to chuck that over to the main storage right now. That is nice and chunky. Got an extra 500, I think, to process. Plus, I have one here. So, I've got some extra in here as well. 362 iron to work with. This is going to be a very expensive episode. So let's build a few forges because we are going to need these around the build. There we go. Then I'll place and I should be ready to throw down some iron beams. So generally speaking, I think stability is actually quite okay everywhere else. Yeah, we're orange here on these towers. A little bit of red. But I'm not going any higher over here, so I'm only going to be throwing the iron beams on these circular towers. So I've been hard at work trying to get a solution for the stairs. So I do need stairs down to the basement. That's been a long-standing issue. And I started to lay down a stone staircase. And honestly, it couldn't be further from what I have in mind. So I spent some time building a spiral staircase. Now this design should work and fit in this space here, so I'm just gonna pretty much give it a shot right now. I've made it a blueprint, so it's actually extremely easy. Wait, hold on. It's actually extremely easy to operate, so this should be rather nice. It works so well. Look at that. Beautiful spiral staircase. Hassle-free. There we go. What do we think to that? You know, that's actually not too bad. It fits in quite well in the space. And that will go all the way up to the very top. And if you're wondering, yes, it does work. I just haven't built it yet, so I can't go and go on it. Right. I need to rebuild it to start, like, here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So, there we have the finished spiral staircase out of the basement here. It is very compact, which honestly I kind of like about it. So if we give this a go here, it looks a little janky, but I think you have to go up facing forwards and then it's a lot better. There you go. That worked really well right there. It is a little compact, but I'm okay with it, honestly. I want it to fit in this footprint. Okay, I'm just laying out some supports for the structure. I think this will do. So obviously this is going to be a floor, and a floor. And I think this will do the job, hopefully. I'm kind of concerned that it won't. With stability, that's my main concern. So, we're just going to have to brave it, get it built, and hope that it actually does something here. So, I just finished the template for the spiral staircase. Unfortunately, I did have to chop out a few of the beams. I'm going to have to address that somehow. I could just have the supports on the outside. I know people are probably screaming that in the comments right now. I could just have these going up on the outside. Perhaps might not look as nice, but I might even just line the stone with wood anyway to make it more, I don't know, cozy feeling. A lot of you are probably already mentioning that you can just hide them by building them inside the wall. I'm not going to do that because I've already built the wall and I don't want to have to redo all that. That would just be a massive headache. To be honest, I don't really mind the look of iron beams, honestly. It reminds me that this is like a building. I don't know. It's got structure to it. It needs these supports. I totally get hiding them, but at the same time, it's like, that's what's holding up the building. I like that idea. Okay, those supports should work, actually. I'm probably going to add a few beams coming in, because I think I want a stone floor for each floor. We'll see how that goes. But I think I'm ready to build this now completely, and see if this tower will freestand on its own. So in terms of building this, and you know how it collapsed last time? Well, someone in the comments had a really smart idea, which is to build a few of the drawers here, which will automatically pick up whatever I tell it to. So I'm going to go and get some fine wood really quickly and configure that for the job. Okay, why do I always expect the trips of the planes to be a walk in the park? God damn. It never, ever is. Okay, so let's chuck down a bunch of these item drawers. Mainly concerned about the towers here, so I'm just going to chuck some in here. You know what? We'll get two right there. One there, and one there. Let's see if that works. So, I do need a lot of wood. If I check here, I need, well, 2,000 stone, 900 wood. I don't have a lot of wood, and I don't fancy farming it. So, I've been looking into methods of getting a lot of wood. And one thing that I can do is buy it. Alright, so if I search wood, we can buy wood for 2 coins each. That is really good. So I have nearly 4k gold. I can buy 100 for 200 coins. You know, I'm just gonna buy absolutely loads, I think. That was like nearly 1,000 wood. Awesome. I tell you what, waiting for the rain absolutely blows. It's always raining in this game. Anyhow, we are ready, I think, to try and throw up this tower here. Obviously, I've only done the one. The second one is going to be a lot easier once I've sort of nailed it and done everything. With this one, I can just copy it over. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's enable this. And see it get built. Oh! Did I not get to see any? Thank you. Thank you. Let's get to the very top, actually, as soon as this is all solid now. Oh, look at that. It's all updating. Basically, what's white means it's supported. Concerning about here, but... oh, it's just because it's got no direct support. Look at that. I should be able to throw in the stone. No problem. Okay, I'm only chucking in half, because it's probably going to build the other sections too through here, and they're just going to collapse again like they already are doing. But it looks like the collectors are doing their job. I should have nothing to worry about. It is working. Man, that's so good. I'm going to get to work on making this side like this side, because this works. This works great. In fact, I'm going to quickly see if I can throw in a floor on the top floor. No, don't you dare collapse. Don't you dare collapse. It's collapsing. Okay, from what I can tell, I've added some extra supports underneath. Basically, these vertical beams had no support underneath. There was just beam, stone, beam. There was no beam in between, if that makes sense. So I've supported that now, and everything looks a bit more healthy here. We're just waiting for stuff to update. It is changing color slowly. You see that's now a lighter shade. So this should work right here. I'm going to give it another go quickly of throwing in some stone. Okay, so I have not built the tower, but the structure is in, and it should, in theory, build first time no problem. Now, it might take a while for the stability to update. You know, sometimes it does that. It builds things and then collapses, and then it was okay to build in the first place. But everything is in and done. The staircase is done. That might have to mess with a little bit, but all the supports are in. Everything should build first try. Let's give it a go here. Okay, 500 wood, in you go. Oh my god, it's just gone. And I think I need a little bit of iron. We need 83 iron. Well, that's 90. So, let's go and check out what's happening here. The supports should be building on their way up. They do tend to take a little while, but I'm not going to build the stone until this is done. Now, one strange thing about this tower is I actually need to make it 1 block taller. Otherwise, I'm going to have a 4 block high level, a 4 block high level, a 4 block, and then a 3 block. So, I'm going to have to make it a little bit taller, unfortunately. Well, that seems to have built no problem. So, I'm going to collect some of this stone, if there's any around here. Probably not in this one or this one. So one of those auto collectors that I built, these right here, actually had 500 stone in it, so that has saved me a little bit of time and hassle. Alright, I'm ready for the second batch. I've not heard any collapsing yet. Just checking a little bit more. Let's go and check on it. If I've nailed this first try, I'll be very pleased. So, about making this taller. Generally speaking, it's actually not too bad. I can probably reach exactly where I am. However, this corner's collapsing, and this tower is collapsing on the outside. Like, all these beams are directly in contact with the ground. I don't think I'm going to get much more height out of this. Keep in mind, there's a basement underneath there as well. I'm just going to let this collapse completely. This actually might be fixable because I'm going to have a window in here anyway. But I'm going to have a bit of work to do here to get this completely done. It's a miracle. I finally got it to stay. Now, I just built the final 2 bricks right here that collapsed. Everything else stayed. Dude, it has been hours. Hours, I tell you. I was halfway through, I was like, I'm just going to install a mod that removes stability. Like, why don't I? Oh, maybe I should have. But, hey, this is really good right now. So, there's a lot more work to do, and there's a lot of iron in here just chilling, because, I don't know, I collapsed a few, I guess. Whew. This is actually going to go a little bit higher. I might even make a wood tower on top. I don't know. Alright, so what I want to do right now is work on the courtyard. I want to get this area looking done. So what we're gonna have to do is level off the terrain right here. I might even just delete these. Yeah, I might just actually. I'll just knock them out. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's get some stone, raise the terrain, get this area flat, sort out the doorway. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Oh, all of my chests. Alright, there we are, looking a bit better. Obviously, we've got the road to do as well, so yeah, I'm actually going to work on this as well. Alright, look at that. Little bumpy, but actually not too bad at all. Right, so these doors are very expensive. They cost 20 bronze each. That is in the works, and we will have that today. Right here, I'm going to have like a little bit of a stall, maybe some firewood. Nobody complained about the weird window frame thing that's going on here, so I'm going to assume everyone thinks it's okay. Maybe that's wrong, I don't know. But let's get these doors put in here as well. They also don't want to be as big as this, so I'm thinking of knocking off just that much right there. Chuck in these, and then the archways to call it a day. Maybe it's too tall, I don't know. I really wish it didn't rain as much in this game. Anyhow, I think the outside courtyard here actually looks fairly decent. I like these overhangs. It adds a bit of, I don't know, like a bit of depth to it, basically. So I'm actually going to roll with it 100%. That is actually really nice. Maybe not accurate, I don't know. Got to sort out in here. This is a mess. So let's level it out to match these, and then install a new floor. Alright, it's finally time to fix this hole right here. It is a bit of a mess. So, let's figure out what we can do. Now I'm doing it, I remember why I haven't done this yet. It's so annoying. I'm gonna have to just do this. Now, one thing I am mildly tempted to do is to open up the wall and just make use of the space. I really could just do that and just have the windows on the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright, look at that space. So much bigger. And I can fit in some windows right here. So, a window here. Ooh, maybe even a way out right there. Yo, so much potential. There we go, dude. Look at that. Maybe not the best from the outside, but obviously got to tidy up a little bit. And it should look pretty decent here. Maybe it looks a little odd. I don't know, I might address that in the future, but I really want to make use of the windows right here, so I can't not have it, honestly. We've still got the walkway through here that takes us into the barracks. So this is looking rather good. I want to punch a hole right here, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it. Main entrance to the tower right here. This place is shaping up so well. Look at this. I can build this. I'm not sure why that's not already there. This is looking solid. Got the floors to install. I might even just do that off camera, honestly. The floors are very annoying to build. You know, you gotta get them right. So I'm probably just gonna knock that off like on a stream or something like that. All right, let's get this castle door built, shall we? Or the main gate, actually. This is a really, really important part of the whole castle, and it's gonna be thrown in right now. I'm actually very excited. A lot of people have suggested that I use the gizmo mod to rotate a portcullis. I will visit that in the future, I think, but for now, I want to use the large doors. Yeah, I like that. A portcullis definitely could work. Maybe is probably a better idea, but like I said, right now, I'm okay with this. Anyhow, that is where I've got to round up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I unfortunately had to spend a lot of time on getting these two towers stable. It was an uncomfortable amount of time, but I just had to do it. But everything is shaping up very well here. I've got some stuff that I need to address, such as this tower right here. That's not going to work. If I take off this, you can see what we currently have. Everything except the roof and this tower. So yeah, the stonework, I think I'm just going to get rid of this. So if I do, the stonework is complete. Take a look at this. So we've obviously got the windows here, which may be revised. I might just chuck an extra one in there. It's a bit of a weak point. But we've got a little door here that leads through into the main hall. You know what? Let's check it out in person. This has turned out extremely well. I'm so excited to, like, get everything done and dusted with the castle. I want to chuck down a bunch of decorations, some lights, everything. All the shields and swords that are going to go in here. This place is going to be epic. Oh yeah, I even got the road thrown in. Look at that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on your way out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.